will go live then. Do. Okay, we are live. Hello and welcome to Talk Shop. I'm one of your hosts, Reka.
I'm your other host, Jordan.
And today we have a guest you guys have literally been asking for.
Begging for.
Jason in the chat literally just said, if this episode has to go long, don't worry about it. We have the wonderful, the talented Izzy Roland.
Wow! Can't wait to disappoint.
Never. Literally never.
Never.
It's like to have you. How you doing?
I'm doing great. As I just was telling Reka, was using my gel lamp just now, trying to do fun nail thing.
Yeah.
You know, really important stuff.
So you're working.
I was working.
So you were working full time.
I was working full time.
Yeah.
With 10 digits. I'm earning 10 digits.
10 digits. Salary.
I don't know what number that would even be.
100,000 is 6. 1 million is 9. So you'd be in the tens of millions, right?
Yeah.
Hey, if I'm wrong, don't correct me. In the chat,
in my head, I was like, there's not even a word for 10 digits.
That number. They haven't invented it.
Yeah.
Well, incredible, Izzy. Before we dive into this episode of Top Chef, we got a couple of orders of business. Okay, little orders of business. So our first order of business, you guys know, this is a food charity-based live stream. We do a fundraiser at the end of every season. Last season, we raised money for the San Antonio Food Bank.
I promise I'll be giving you a number for that this week.
Jordan is working hard, crunching those numbers with a little green visor in the basement of their apartment, just tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. So it's really a cool scene.
Tick tock.
Yeah.
Kendall won't let me calculate the money in the house.
Yes, because it's too disruptive, loud, and annoying.
Yeah.
So that is our first order of business. Again, thank you to all your support for the San Antonio Food Bank. Second order of business. Oh, fuck, Izzy, it's something we didn't tell you, which is that just like how every episode of Top Chef has a quick fire, so does every episode of Talk Chef. SMDH. Oh, so sorry, but
you weren't even shaking your damn head.
SMDH. That's the way, right? Fun fact, I used to think SMDH stood for smack or slap my damn head or something.
Yeah.
Slap my damn head.
But Izzy, don't worry, this quickfire is not cooking based. It is all Izzy food and preference based.
Love that.
It is the fastest quickfire in Top Chef history. It's only 45 seconds.
Okay.
And I know you, Izzy. Maybe other people don't know this about you, but I know that you're probably kind of like, hey, Reka, fuck off. Hey, Jordan, fuck off. Hey, everybody.
Very rude. Notoriously.
Yeah, you're probably kind of having a rude dude right now. And
Yeah.
I'm
always like, hey, Reka, fuck off.
I know, you show up at my doorstep and say that. I'm like, you came to me.
And the police will do nothing about it.
And the police,
they're on my side.
as usual, we'll do nothing about it.
I've got ties on the inside.
As usual, they take Izzy's side every time I call.
Yeah, I always forget that Izzy's a cop, undercover.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. So Izzy, these are all food preference-based questions, about 45 seconds, 10 questions total. And just in case you need that incentive, because I know you're kind of like, fuck off, you need incentive. If you complete this quickfire in 45 seconds, you will win a deed to the Trelato Wine Vineyard. Ever heard of it?
No.
I was doing a big dramatic pause.
I didn't see because my ear was like this. And I didn't want
a deed?
I didn't want Izzy to freak.
Okay. Ever heard of it?
Thank you.
Like owning it?
You will win a Mr. Deeds for Lotto Wines Vineyard.
Yeah, you will win a copy of the DVD of the movie Mr. Deeds starring Adam Sandler.
Yeah, it will be scratched, and you will win that and a deed to the Lotto Wine Vineyard, which is a wine that sponsors what feels to be 200 seasons of Top Chef, but we haven't even encountered one. They were an official.
Yeah, that reminds me of what's that thing called when you like think something's a thing, but it's actually not.
Mandela
effect.
Yeah.
I feel like that it's our Mandela effect.
It might be, because Izzy, fun fact, this wine is like very difficult to purchase. Like the website doesn't really let you buy it. It's like a little confusing. You don't see it in stores, but they talk about it on the show a lot. So it's a little bit of a mystery. So you'll win the deed to that vineyard, which is located in a crypt. We don't know.
Okay.
And then you could also win your own personal suite of broken GE appliances, just like you see on Top Chef. So we're talking an oven that doesn't get up to temperature, a fryer that doesn't get up to temperature, a refrigerator whose door doesn't close. All of that could be yours, Izzy. If you could.
Okay. I sort of don't believe you.
No, I have it. It's just over there. You just can't see it because it's over there.
Okay.
It is there. I saw it earlier.
Has anyone ever answered 10 questions in 45 seconds?
I'll say
your husband to be.
Brennan?
Yeah.
So where's my deed?
So that is coming in the mail. But the thing is,
where are my broken things?
That will actually be in the mail. Is it?
Because those are for me too. Because may not be married yet, but we are legally domestic partners.
I don't want to start drama, but he did say, "Don't tell Izzy about this" when he won.
Please, Jordan.
I'm closer to Izzy than I am to Brennan. I know that not everyone is in that spot, but I am. So
divorce.
Divorce, then tweet.
Yes, divorce at Brennan. I said tweet. Yes, that's good.
Perfect. Divorce him. Get rid of him.
Yes.
Okay. I have to cover it because I haven't put his name in my phone yet, so it's his number.
It's his phone number. Waiting until marriage.
Yeah, she's saving herself.
Reading my kind of chaos until I get married.
Yeah.
So Izzy, I will start this dubiously visible 45-second timer. The moment Jordan finishes, it fell onto my face. Asking question 1.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. What 3 proteins would be in your ballotine if you had to make one for Buku's door?
Pork, beef, chicken.
How many meats is too many meats?
4.
If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Sandwich.
Buku's door or Buku's boar?
Buku's door.
Pick a Voltaggio brother.
Mark.
Have you ever been to Las Vegas?
Yes.
Okay, what food reminds you of Las Vegas?
It's crazy food.
Is France overrated?
Yes.
Where should Talk Chef take place next season?
Sri Lanka.
How great are Jordan and Reka?
The best.
You did it.
Izzy, you might have beat Brennan. I will say Brennan had a contested win because his answers were things like your favorite meal in the world, food, things like that. So because he wanted to win.
Yeah.
So it was contested, but you did win.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So the mail.
Your favorite meal in the world. Hey, like that. So because somebody has the live stream playing. Needless to say,
I thought it was me again.
The mail will be full.
Okay, the mail is going to be full.
It's going to be thick.
Did you like my answers?
Your answers were awesome.
Your answers were great. Who's Mark? Mark Voltaggio. Tell us about it.
So Izzy knows they're named Michael and Brian. I know he knows that.
I know that. Mark, it's actually really sad. In the womb, they were triplets.
Yeah. So what's crazy is Michael is younger than Brian. But what people don't know is that's a type of
twin.
That
was a triplet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Mark was eaten in utero.
And you could say that's how they got their interest in cuisine is from
eating their brother.
And they were like,
I have to ask. Yeah, I have to ask. So what makes him your favorite?
He just is so funny. Like, when he
I
was,
love that.
he's got this sonogram
Yeah.
where his like butt is up against the camera because he actually was fully formed. And they ate him like late.
Okay. That's
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that. People forget about Mark Votaggio, the other
Yeah.
Yeah.
so that's really interesting. I love that answer.
Thank you.
Incredible. Well, let's dive into this little episode. Now, we're still in Vegas somehow. I don't like this season of Top Chef. I'll be honest.
Who does?
Do they go to Vegas sort of like in the middle for fun?
No.
They start in Vegas and they stay there until the episode after this, where they go to Napa Valley.
Yes. And so why do they wait until they have like 4 contestants left?
Because that's like, in theory, in a lot of the other seasons, they get to go to like interesting places. Like, not to say Napa Valley and Vegas aren't interesting, but like in other seasons, it'll be like, we're going to Mexico City, we're going to Singapore, we're going to Macau.
I think Vegas is a fake good food place.
Yes. I have not.
Fake food place?
Fake good food. Like the food,
like plastic apples and stuff.
That's what I'm imagining.
Rubber sushi.
Well, I feel like they have versions of a lot of really great restaurants there, but it's like not good because they're landlocked and
Yeah.
Sure.
Right. Absolutely.
Not that all landlocked places can have good food.
No, we know.
But you know.
I'm not a big Vegas girl. Out for the things I like to do, I like to eat and I like to sit. So I get you. Okay, so let's freaking go into this.
Let's go.
We're in Vegas. The quick fire is Gavin Kasem comes in and says, now it's questioned what he said. They introduce him as someone who won the Bocuse d'Or for America. They say that the Bocuse d'Or is like the Olympics for chefs. So it's this like French kind of competition for like cooking in French techniques, blah, 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 blah. So he made a Valentine, which is a protein and a protein and a protein for his Bocuse d'Or. And their challenge in the quickfire is to make a protein and a protein and a protein. Now, the reason I said this was a contested question is because Michael Voltaggio is like, he never said make a Valentine. If he said make a Valentine, I would have made a Valentine. I think he kind of said make a Valentine, but you know, I guess I can fuck myself. So I would say, because Izzy, you said 4 meats is too much meat. I've been out of the game for a while.
Yeah.
The meat game?
Yeah, 3 meats feels like a lot, but I'll try it. I do think 4 is sort of on the brink of madness. So I think
I don't think I've ever had 3.
Yeah.
I think 3 meats has to be like you start getting into that area where you're like, it's chicken, it's like a chicken and pork meatball topped with like chicken skin or salmon skin or like something where, do you know what I mean?
That sounds like the fancier way, but I just think of a turducken.
Well,
yeah.
So did these chefs.
But I think for it to work, like when you see 3 meats in fine dining, I find that a lot of times it's like 2 meats and then a skin, or something like that, unless
a broth
food or a broth, or like sometimes meatballs will be like beef, pork, and veal or something.
Now,
do you eat meat, Jordan?
My parents don't eat meat, so I grew up not eating meat. And I live in a predominantly vegetarian household, but I am not bound to anything. I'm a free spirit, free guy, Free Guy, the movie.
Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds.
You guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Jason brings up something interesting. If the verbiage was protein and a protein and a protein, can you use beans?
I think they would say no, but I think technically you should.
I'm going to put a black bean and a pinto bean and a fava bean.
Our greens. Are beans protein just by themselves? I
Greens
thought
and
beans and rice were protein.
greens are protein
Okay.
by themselves. That's
Okay.
how I get my protein.
Okay.
Shout out if you get your protein from greens.
Rika, show your muscles.
Oh my
Whoa, wait, I
God.
was joking.
Wow.
Damn, good, Rika.
Yeah.
Yeah, people don't realize that. They think I'm short and
Rika, you are short.
they think I'm short and weak. In reality, we'll show you the tapes. I am
Medically.
much taller than Jordan.
Yeah.
I am much
Oh,
taller than
goodness.
Jordan, and I'm double the muscle width of Jordan.
The
You
muscle
guys have
width.
Rika's double my girth, I think is
Yeah,
what
yeah.
he's trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People don't know that, but that is true.
Reka is what we call medically tall.
Yeah.
It's actually a mistake.
Yeah.
It's actually a defect.
Yeah. And I'm what we would call chronically tall.
Yeah.
So there are different ends of the tall spectrum.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm reverse tall.
Reverse tall. Yeah. Actually, these are all three things.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what these little doofuses made for this Valentine challenge. I will say that the beer in Frasier is called Valentine's. Anyway, okay, so Eli made a bacon crusted breakfast sausage with a 6-minute egg center.
Yeah.
Now, I think that does sound good. It's like a little boring, but I'll eat it. Sure.
Yeah.
What do we think?
Does that qualify?
It
Yeah,
does.
it's protein.
It has the egg. The egg is debatable. Is that meat enough? Is egg meat enough?
It is weird because they make it seem like a Ballantine has to be a turducken type situation. But
What
they
is
said,
a Ballantine? So what is the actual challenge?
the way that they described it was a protein inside a protein inside a protein.
Okay.
But I think a Ballantine is 3 meats wrapped inside each other.
I will
Rika?
read the definition. A Ballantine, and by the way, I've been saying Ballantine. It's Ballantine,
Yes.
and the beer from Frasier is Ballantines. So nobody say anything to me.
The what from Frasier?
The beer.
The beer from Frasier is
Yeah.
Valentine's.
Thank you. So a Ballantine.
Yeah, I said it first.
Thank you. Is traditionally a deboned thigh. Hello. And or leg part of the chicken, duck, or other poultry stuffed with force meat and other
Horse?
horse. I'm gonna look up force meat. It is
Horse?
force. F.
Force.
What's force meat?
I'm looking it up right now. It is also tied to hold its shape and sometimes stitched. Okay, so I will say that sounds disgusting, and I think the picture looks disgusting.
So yeah, that sounds like a turducken.
So force meat is a uniform mixture of lean meat with fat made by grinding or sieving.
Oh, like a meatball?
Hey, shout out if you're a meatball in the chat. Force meat. Okay. So yeah, I guess this sounds pretty disgusting, but hey.
What did that bitch make for the French thing?
Oh, for the Bocuse d'Or?
Yeah.
Caisson, oh my God. Valentines, caisson, beans, all these words. Okay. Bocuse d'Or. Let's see.
Someone said, I hope they talk about Love Island, and I hope so too.
Okay, wait, yeah, Izzy, you're the one who told me about that crucial piece of information. Caisson. Okay. To best eliminated James Beard, the Caisson, the Bocuse d'Or. Wait, the Bocuse d'Or. He represented the USA at the Bocuse d'Or in 2007. But what he made?
But what he made?
What those hands do? What did he make?
What that food do?
He made a wheel-shaped ballotine of chicken inlaid with chicken liver, foie gras, and Louisiana crayfish. 4 meats.
I've gotta go.
Boo. Wow.
That sounds good.
That's too much. You become superhuman if you eat that.
I know.
Yeah, that's how Superman was created.
Eating organs makes me feel crazy.
Eating organs?
Yeah.
Yeah. What organs have you eaten?
Mostly liver,
Yeah.
but sometimes I eat it and it's like, oh my god, I have powers.
Sure.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I
Makes me feel like really strong.
feel that sometimes after I eat
Beans.
hello. Yes. Okay, we're getting some meatballs in the chat. Hi, meatballs. Hi, meatballs. Shout out to my Bachelor fans. Meatball was the name of one of the contestants this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we like him?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. No. Okay, so the next dish. Michael Voltaggio, aka the eater of Mark, made poultry
yeah.
green, which is chicken with turkey and a bacon mousseline.
Wait a minute, though. That egg does not count.
So no, chicken with turkey and bacon mousseline.
But the egg. I'm going back to
you're
the
going
egg.
back. You're going back in time. You said an egg don't count. You didn't
But
say-
it's just an egg in bacon.
It's
I
egg
don't
and
think an
bacon.
egg counts.
I listen. I kind of have to agree. An egg might not count.
And that's just two, even if an egg counted.
No, bacon, sausage, and egg.
Oh,
But
sausage.
you see, you're right though, because egg is chicken. Period. It's not. It's not meat. So
Rick, I don't say that.
sorry. Shout out in the chat if you're an egg.
Shout out in the chat if you're chicken, period.
Hi, shout it out.
Hi.
Okay, so then Jen Carroll made calamari steak, scallops, salmon, shiitake, and shiso with rice noodle salad.
Oh, is that what looked like the sushi from Trader Joe's?
It really did.
Wait, so salmon, calamari, and what else?
Salmon, calamari, it says calamari steak.
That's calamari, that's on steak,
scallops.
that's 2 proteins.
Yeah, scallops.
Scallops, salmon, and ew, no, that's bad. None of that goes together.
disgusting.
To me, that's
And
like,
it really looked like the sushi from Trader Joe's.
it does. It looks too much like fish.
It
Okay.
was fish.
Sorry. I meant to say it looks like too much fish. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. Then Brian Voltaggio, eater of Mark, made rack of lamb and merguez sausage wrapped in caul fat. Now let me guess. Someone's gonna ask me what caul fat is. Well, let me tell you, it's a fat netting that surrounds like organs of animals.
Vaginal
What is
mesh.
Casein?
Huh?
What'd you say it was? Sorry, you cut out for a second. Casein?
Oh, it's like the fat netting around the intestines of animals.
Sorry, but you're talking about casein?
No, caul fat.
Caul fat, yes. And sometimes they'll wrap like steak and stuff in caul fat if you have like a drier piece of meat.
Yes. So that's incredible. I think that sounds okay, I guess. All of this is hotel food. Everything in this whole season is hotel food.
Because
okay.
Vegas is bad.
Vegas bad. Okay, then Kevin made cornmeal fried fillet of catfish with scallop and shrimp. That
sounds good.
Better to me. It doesn't seem like it fits the brief.
Jordan, you know where multiple proteins belong?
Tell me.
A gumbo.
Of course. Wow.
I've
gumbo
had
is the ballotine. Yeah.
Yes, I have
ballotine soup.
Yeah. I had like rabbit and oysters and sausage and all of that shit.
Yeah, because my family would do crab, shrimp, chicken on Dewey. You could throw a crawfish in there if you're getting crazy.
Put me in a bath of that right now.
So wow. Okay, so 4 meats does work.
Yeah. Only in New Orleans.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, that's interesting. Now my next picture here is a picture from the episode of Sex and the City I was watching. So it's awesome because we moved on to our elimination challenge. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. For the elimination. On the bottom, Kevin and Michael. Sorry, guys. On the top, Brian, Eli, Jen Carroll. And I might point out that Michael Voltaggio, eater of Mark, said something like he thinks Jen Carroll's time is up. Now, He might have said that during a different interview on a different day, but they edited it here. And Jen Carroll freaking wins this quickfire.
And Padma said, "Welcome back."
And that was cutie.
That was
That's
cutie.
really cutie.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Welcome back. She's got nuts.
Jen wins half an hour extra in the elimination challenge, which is beautiful. So now on to our elimination. They're doing a Top Chef Bocuse d'Or. Ding dong. So all these people have to do a presentation platter of 1 protein and 2 garnishes on a mirror plate. And it must be extremely intricate and I guess ugly. The only protein options they have to choose from are lamb or salmon. And they will be judged based on taste, creativity, and execution. The prize they are told about is that they will win $30,000 if they win this challenge. The prize they are not told about, Izzy, tell me.
Why was someone talking about having lost $100,000?
I genuinely don't remember. What's the context?
I could have been doing my nails, but I thought I heard someone be like, I don't have any money left.
Oh, I bet you on like their restaurant or something. I don't know.
Just in real life, like that had nothing to do with the show.
Oh, might have been. I don't remember.
I was like, oh my God, are they like using their own money? Stop it!
So Izzy's talking to Brennan right now.
He's trying to cage under their desk.
Yeah.
He's like a dog, though. It's not like bad that she keeps
Stop it.
He's naturally a burrowing animal.
That's the thing.
You guys want to see Angel?
Yeah.
Angel, come here.
Doo-doo. Oh, Brian was talking about his restaurant losing money. That's correct. Okay. So Eater.
Oh, come on.
Doo-doo alert.
Oh.
Is that a doo-doo? Hi.
Look,
Oh
Angel.
my God. Stop it!
My God, she scared Angel.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
That little bitch.
It's your cat with too many toes.
Yes.
Yes.
You gotta stop destroying the bottoms of the chairs.
Oh, no.
I had to tape up the bottom of a chair tonight.
Oh,
My God.
Sassy is kind of busy right now. Otherwise, I would bring her in.
Sassy.
She's reading. I'm like, she can't read, but whatever. I'm not allowed to say that. Okay. So then we do the Bocuse d'Or. They're told about the $30,000 prize. They are not told that whoever wins also gets to compete to be the American representative in the actual Bocuse d'Or competition.
Which feels like an absolutely wild prize.
That feels really cool.
Like it feels like such a huge prize.
Yeah.
Like a judge?
No, to compete.
Oh,
Oh
compete.
shit. That's
Yeah.
And
really
like people
crazy.
train their whole lives to be in that.
That's crazy. I didn't know it existed until tonight.
Exactly.
You said in our quickfire, you said Bocuse d'Or, not Bocuse Boar, which
Yeah.
I think Bocuse Boar. I think Reiko would also argue Bocuse Boar.
Yeah.
Well, the only reason I don't like challenges like this is because everybody makes the same fucking thing. It's all so ugly. It all looks like it is from like a 1970s cookbook. The video they watched of the old Bocuse d'Ors, I could not have wanted to be somewhere less. So I think this challenge is so persnickety and like you will never remember the food made here in this challenge.
Mhm.
And that's why I have to tell you what it is, because here's another reason you won't remember it, is they didn't give me any damn lower thirds. So I had to keep pausing and listening. And that's not okay, Top Chef. So here's what they made. Kevin chose lamb, and he made a lamb loin poached in lamb fat and olive oil. And by the way, they had to make a protein with 2 garnishes. And the example of a garnish was like, it's not just like a rose turnip. It is zucchini made into a basket. And then there is something inside of that basket. And I was like, that sounds like absolute ass to me, but okay.
Yeah, I think.
Also not a garnish.
Yeah, I think it's so stupid.
I think it sounds stupid. Also, the definition of garnish on this was so loose. Like some people, whatever, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, a garnish is a wish your heart makes, is what it felt like. It was just kind of like whatever you want it to be as a garnish.
Absolutely. Okay. So lamb loin poached in lamb fat and olive oil, sherry glazed golden beet with parsley sauce and pickle Swiss chard stem, and baked asparagus with a sunchoke cream and buttered toast in a pepper lamb jus. All of this sounded fine to me. I'm here for a pickled beet with Swiss chard.
Yeah.
The baked asparagus, I'm kind of like question mark, but okay, sure. And I can't imagine that toast tasted good after sitting on a plate, but sure. What do we think?
While you were saying it, I was sort of going, yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, great. So then Michael Voltaggio, eater of Mark, made a he asserted that his platter was Mediterranean inspired, and that's just interesting. We can just note that.
He
Made
asserted that.
cauliflower and chickpea cake, salmon loin sous vide, crab in a hollowed out zucchini with tzatziki, and a champagne tomato sauce. I am going to give this a thumbs down.
A hollowed out zucchini? What is this, a Pinterest recipe? I'm not here for it.
A hollowed out, you guys know how I feel about zucchini. The idea of somebody giving me some vegetarian option, garbage, that is a hollowed out, flavorless vegetable with your little crab in it makes me so fucking sick.
Why is he allowed to use crab?
That wasn't his main protein. He chose salmon.
You can use a sort of extra side.
I guess,
protein?
yeah, he had a little side of crab. He had an affair. They also asserted that just because you have chickpeas doesn't make it Middle Eastern, which is really interesting, or Mediterranean, which is interesting. And I believe.
I have to agree.
yeah,
If he wanted it to be Mediterranean,
Yes. And he was very
he would
clever.
probably go lamb.
You go lamb, right? You go lamb.
You go lamb.
I go left, you go lamb.
Yeah.
Brian, eater of Mark, made a crusted loin of lamb. And I simply must point out that they keep calling things blank of something, loin of lamb, something. I'm like, to sound, in my opinion, to sound fancier. Like, I've never heard them do that. They'll call it like a lamb loin. But I'm like, because it is French, you're calling, I don't know. Someone can correct me on that. So crusted loin of lamb, stuffed with tenderloin, crusted with parsley. Then he made a crepinette made with the shank of the lamb, finished with a caponata and a garlic chip. Then he made orzo pasta stewed with sheep's milk cheese into like a gratin. I would not say any of these are garnishes, but it sounded okay. Brian's kind of a big miss to me most of the time.
It's all so weird. Like, none of it sounds, none of it sounds cohesive. I can't even remember any of the things you said because you said so many things.
It's far too many things is my note. Like, that is almost always my criticism of fine dining is like, whoa.
I can't taste each of those things and they each make sense. You're trying to do a magic trick on me where you're like, we have every spice in the entire world in this sauce and I'm going to charge you $35 for it.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
It's too much. Did it have beef inside of lamb?
Is there such a thing as a lamb tenderloin? It was stuffed with what I believe is a lamb tenderloin.
Oh, so it's lamb.
Lamb and lamb.
Loin. Wait.
Tautological.
Yeah.
Loin of lamb stuffed with tenderloin. If anyone wants to correct me, please do. I don't, lamb's not my expertise.
I don't know if I've had lamb. Oh, yeah. No, I certainly have.
Oh, I had it.
No, I certainly have.
I eat it every day.
Not a single doubt in my mind.
Izzy forgot she's sponsored by like a big lamb company and pushing it.
Yeah.
Eli made lamb sausage wrapped around 3 different loins, crusted in pistachio. He made a ras al hanout and carrot puree finished with a yogurt foam, and a tomatillo and piquillo pepper marmalade, or maybe tomato and piquillo pepper marmalade with caperberry on top of a brioche crouton. And he cut the lamb table side.
I think this sounds good.
I think it sounds good. Can I say what turned me off is the ras al hanout carrot puree finished with yogurt foam? That
That sounds so good.
I don't want yogurt foam. Just give
Listen,
me
I
yogurt.
hear you. We don't want any kind of foam, but I do think in general it sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I think
But
that really,
with tomatillo marmalade,
yeah, I
it
don't,
again for me it's just like you lost me after 4 foods.
yeah, I'll revise. I would try. It just bums me out. This feels like a 25-year-old chef trying to like be like, look, I made a thing kind of thing. And I get that he is having to do that because it's Boku's store. They also did not like how he cut the lamb, table said. They said it was really uneven. And
What is that?
he cut the lamb like really unevenly by the table. Like instead of like having it already chopped on their plate, he cut it for them at the table.
Oh.
So okay. Beep boop bop. Then we have Jen Carroll. Lightly poached salmon with caviar and enoki mushrooms, shrimp flan with cold salad and snap peas and truffles, a celery root square and shiitake mushrooms. I kind of like this. This feels a little more cohesive. It feels like seafood, like
Yeah, I think it
mushroom.
sounds good. I can't say it enough. The amount of things, and I have a good memory, makes me confused. By the time you're saying the last ingredient, I'm like, wait, what were the first 2 ingredients?
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think it's like you should be able to say like this is a surf and turf.
Yeah.
Like it should have a name.
Yeah.
So that you aren't just listing every single
Yeah, like-
ingredient.
Instead of saying it's a cake, I'm like, this is a flour ganache,
egg
Yeah.
emulsion.
emulsion, whipped to perfection, and then baked.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we get to judges table. Hold on. We get to judges table, and on top, or the winner actually is Kevin, and eliminated is Eli. Uh-oh.
That's good.
And
I'm
that's
sick of him.
And now we're going to go to Napa Valley for the finale.
Napa finale.
Now we go to the Napa Valley.
Fin Valley.
Napa Valley.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Bucarabepo. What are you saying?
Bucarapepo, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Napa Valley and finale as well.
Oh, Napa finale.
Napa
Valley.
Finale.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know.
So yeah, Izzy, what did you think? What do you think of like fancy French cooking competitions kind of stuff?
Hate.
Okay, cool. We're on the same page.
Yes, I hate fine dining. I hate the French. I just, a competition, I'm just sort of like, what? Unless it's like a barbecue competition.
Yes. Izzy, I know exactly what you're talking about. I actually agree with you on all of these things. So we're kindred spirits. I love
Great.
That's
great.
I don't like competition. I don't like France. What was the first thing you said? I didn't like that either.
Fine dining.
I don't like fine dining.
Yeah. Okay, now Izzy, we have other questions for you from the chat. The first question I would love to know the answer to too, which is when is season 2?
Who's my favorite Voltalegli brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, who's your favorite Voltalegli brother? When is season 2 of The Seven?
When is season 2 of The Seven? Rika?
She burned us.
Hey, I'm asking you.
I'll say since I'm going to be on it.
Yeah.
Comes out tomorrow.
Jordan, when's season 2 of The Seven? Do
Comes
you
out
know
tomorrow.
what that is?
Comes out tomorrow. I'm in it. So stay tuned, okay?
Incredible. Okay, great.
I don't think that'll ever happen if I'm being completely honest.
I also don't think it will. Not only in part because the way the first season ended to me leaves it so that you cannot do anything else.
Wow. For some reason, I thought you meant me like being in a thing, and I was like, Izzy.
I don't think that could ever.
No, Jordan, you can and should be in everything.
Thank you. That's what I need.
And actually, I won't do season 2 of The Seven unless you're in it.
Okay, wow. We have confirmation.
That's my writer.
Okay. Here's another question from Jason. What's the key to a good Jersey accent?
The key to a good Jersey accent is having watched Real Housewives of New Jersey since season 1, and also watching Jersey Shore since season 1, and also watching Mob Wives since season 1. Those, and I've never seen The Sopranos, so
just sort of the stuff that kind of draws from it. Yeah. Okay, gorgeous.
Yeah.
Real life stuff.
I think the most important thing is to not watch The Sopranos.
I think that's my biggest tip is don't watch.
Okay, that's interesting. Now, the Flash of the Flood asks, why do you look so stunning today? And how dare you in general?
What the hell am I supposed to say to that? I've got
Thank
my
you.
hides. Thank you.
And drop your Venmo handle.
Okay. I'm scared to do that for some reason.
I'm just kidding. Don't do it.
You don't have to. One time we got someone who's
I apparently posted my email address the other day, so that's
incredible. One time there was someone in the chat whose screen name was 9 inches in your booty, and we kept joking that it was Mike Trapp. And he kept saying, and it is. That's why we know the joke is funny.
That's a screen name on everything.
And he kept being like, Cash App, ooh, baby, fuck, let's fuck, Cash App. I'm like, okay, pay me, I don't care.
Let's
And he
go.
didn't.
I didn't get any money.
That's stupid.
Ew.
Pretty pissed.
Pretty.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, will we see more Carla in Sex Lies and College Girl season 2? Am I allowed to even ask that?
Nobody's made me sign anything, so
well, so you guys
I had to dye my hair again.
So think about it, guys.
So think about it.
Okay, what I'll say is we love when you dye your hair. That's what we'll say.
That's what we'll say.
Me too. I didn't have to pay for this, okay?
Think about it.
Think about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I am gonna be in it.
Incredible. Okay, what would
I feel like I have been posting from set.
You might have been. I think that's true. Okay, what would you make if you were on Top Chef? So maybe like what is your like go-to, like I love making this dish? And Izzy,
your signature dish.
Pretend you don't know how to cook, I'll scream because I've eaten really good food of yours.
Okay. Well, I thought you were okay. Yes, I made some potatoes for Reika the other day.
Okay, she made pretty good potatoes with corn relish, a pickled corn relish.
The corn relish was the best part. The potatoes were the least good part.
You were good. And then you also made me like 1,000 latkes.
Yes, so that's what I was going to say is I would make latkes on Top Chef, and
I love that.
And fucking make that Howie Mandel ass fucking cry.
Tom
Colicchio?
Yeah.
Howie Mandel.
That is the most disrespectful thing anyone's ever said on Top Chef.
One time, Brendan and I tried to watch Top Chef at some point during quarantine. I think probably because of you guys. And at one point I went, why is Howie Mandel on this show?
That is so rude. We love Tom
Wait a minute. Clean is a real guy? It's incredible. Okay, got another question.
What is Daddy Warbucks doing here?
Oh my god. Okay. Amy asks, what reality show would you want to have to do a crossover episode with Top Chef? Because especially within the Bravo universe, but not
like question.
Wow. Well, I with Top Chef, so they'd have to be on for like 20 episodes.
Well, we're just talking about crossover. So it could be like they guest judge. It could be like Top Chefs have to cook for a Real Housewives or something, or like a Below Deck something or whatever.
Very interesting. Well, I'd love to see Bethany sort of go at it.
She is kind of a culinarian.
Yes, and was famously called a cook and not a chef in season 3 of Real Housewives of New York.
Of course.
By Kelly Killoren Ben Simone.
Ooh.
She said, "You're a cook, not a chef."
Oh.
And then Bethany said, "Well, I went to culinary school, you moron." That would be cool to like. Hello?
Burglar?
I think someone's here.
Your pizza?
I'm scared.
Hello? I am a little scared because I've been here alone like for over a week.
Just want to go check?
Maybe something just got dropped off. You see a killer just like.
Yeah, we will tell you if we see something. That is extremely spooky.
Well, it could be my sister. But I think she would have said it was her.
Yeah. Well, we'll tell you what we see.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, we love that. And actually kind of off of that, Sean asked, what is not even off of that.
How would I like to be killed?
How would you like to be killed? What is the best reality TV show / season?
I'm gonna go ahead and say I think the best reality TV show is The Real Housewives of Potomac.
Okay.
Of Potomac?
Of Potomac.
Wow, okay.
If we're talking overall, I think Potomac takes it.
Why?
In terms of consistency and groundbreakingness in terms of characters. But Roni close second.
Okay. Now, which season of each?
I think season 4 of Potomac is flawless.
Yeah.
I think seasons 3 and 9 of Roni are top to bottom flawless.
Wow.
It's always shocking to me because Rega can do this too. I can remember all the details, but I cannot remember what's like the season number of anything is.
Well, I watch them once a month.
That's beautiful.
I love that.
That's beautiful.
I love that.
Gorgeous. Okay, wait, we have even more questions. Sean wants
to
know-
and whatever Nadia's season is of Great British Bake Off.
Oh yes, that's season 5, I think.
The perfect season of television.
Yes,
I don't like that show, but I like her.
Tim finds that show boring, which is actually a flaw of theirs.
And that show's boring.
A character flaw.
That's a character flaw.
Sorry, whatever. I'm hot. I can do whatever I want.
Okay, that is true. Fuck. Okay.
That's true.
Sean wants to know if you can make more TikToks, Izzy.
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Thing.
And Elaine wants to know, what is the go-to meal you make?
Now I do have to say I do not enjoy cooking. The latkes are special. I make a pretty good bolognese. I've got that in the fridge right now. I ate some tonight.
Yum.
But I quite like, sometimes I'll make a great sandwich, sort of a salami, cheese, balsamic, cornichon situation.
I love cornichon.
Sorry, what? That's a sandwich or a bowl? Oh, a sandwich. Okay.
A bowl.
A bowl of salami.
That's your Chipotle order?
A bowl of salami, a bowl of cornichon.
I go to Larchmont Wine and Cheese and I ask them to make a bowl.
To do it like Chipotle.
I say no bread. Yeah.
Listen, if you're rich enough, they'll do it.
Yeah.
Incredible. Okay, gorgeous. And probably the question a lot of people want to know, can you get Brennan to let Jordan on Dimension 20? Now, keep in mind, Jordan didn't know what D&D
Yeah, I can get him to do it.
Perfect. So I don't know anything about D&D, but I am hilarious and extremely hardworking.
Yeah, even if you don't want to do it, Jordan.
I keep promising people that if we raise enough money on Talk Chef, I will be on the next season of D20. And then Reka says, don't say that. And I think, why not?
You don't have control over that. There's like,
but I don't not have control over it. If you think about it.
I do have control over it because if you have sex with someone who works on a show, you can make them do anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Including
Alright.
put yourself on the show.
Okay.
I love that. Okay, have sex with Brennan and say my name a bunch while you're having sex with him.
Yeah.
And maybe show him a picture of me.
Yeah.
And you can call me if you
So
want.
do that in a different way than how I already do it.
Because
Yeah, in a more
already
D&D
showing
focused
maybe
way.
a
In a
different
more
yeah.
Yes.
hone it in.
I'm
Izzy,
glad we were able to sort this out on the show.
so that's kind of a Jordan-centric question. I have a Reka-centric question, which is I want to know, speaking of pictures, what you think of a picture I have.
Izzy, this is so bad. I'm sorry Reka's doing this to you.
Did you draw it?
No, I
Oh,
will.
I wish.
It's not something that can be drawn. Okay, so what do you think of this? This is a banana.
Yeah.
What do you think? Would you eat it?
Oh, I think you've shown this to me before.
That can't be true. That can't be true. Why would
I would not eat that.
Okay, because I've already taken a bite and you
Reka's fully vanished.
because I've taken a bite and you want your own, or
What do you like about that banana so much?
it's very sweet. It tastes nice. I don't like to waste. I think
Because it's overly ripe.
I'll admit,
I would eat it if it was in a cake.
yes, and it has been. This one I ate with a spoon.
It has been.
Yeah, they go in.
It
cakes.
was in a cake and then it came out.
It's alive.
It regrew.
Yeah,
Like a lizard.
all of our viewers really like that picture, and so I think they wanted to know whose side you were on because Jordan doesn't like it, but all the viewers like it. So
If you bananas fostered it, we could talk.
we can talk, and we can talk. That banana
If you were able to sort of like add firmness to it.
So I'll let you know that slid out of the peel like that. I did not arrange it that way. It slid like that. I'm being very honest.
I wish you had chosen your words differently.
That it slid right on out.
I feel such a strong urge to smash my computer closed right now.
It kind of came out like a depressed worm or something.
You need to get out more.
No, because
No.
nay are uncomfortable at home.
Jordan is dissociating.
You done?
Yes. Yeah.
Thank God.
Rhiannon, as always, has my freaking back
I'm back.
and has pointed out that the banana is my daughter. Rhiannon's always on my side and points out the banana is my daughter.
I'm so sick of this picture.
Sassy.
So
I'm
she
gonna break into Reka's
slid out
house
of you.
and break her phone.
In a way, it slid out of my peel. Okay? The banana is my daughter. Sassy is
I've
my
asked you not to refer to your peel many times.
my peel. My
I'm
proud peel
calling
at work.
HR.
At
I'm
work.
calling HR.
We don't have an HR. We're toxic.
I'm
Yeah,
HR. I'm HR.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people don't know this. Izzy's been our behind the scenes HR.
The whole
Yeah.
time.
Sorry, the inbox is flooded. I mean,
Yeah.
we just have to say what we have to say.
Every single guest emails me and says, why did they do this to me?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sean is asking an incredible question that Izzy, you can know about, which is that one time we raffled a picture of the banana for our food charity fundraiser.
A digital?
So, no, a printed version.
A printed
Oh.
signed version. And Reka, tell the rest of the story.
Someone won it, and I signed it, and I mailed it to them. I went to a Walgreens, and I printed this. That's the only picture I printed.
Walgreens?
Yeah,
In public.
they gave it to me. They didn't say
You don't
no.
have a printer?
No, I made it a nice photo. It was in
Oh, you printed on printer paper?
Yeah, on photo paper.
I will say CVS has a great app.
Yes, Walgreens says it too. I mean, they're all kind
Oh,
of
okay.
Okay, Reka, finish the story. What happened?
okay. So I mailed this to the person I signed. Congratulations, here's your photo. And they did not know what they had raffled. They just like submitted, like they saw there was a raffle.
They just like donated and like
Very nice, kind, and they won the thing. And they were like, I'm gonna frame it and flip it to the signatures.
so they have a framed picture of the banana turned around and just like a framed picture of Reka's signature because the banana was like too upsetting.
Yeah, because why would somebody want that in their home?
You got a family? Maybe they didn't have a family yet. So it's not, you don't need it yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the baby's nursery for
So
Rachel
someone
and banana
someone
peel.
with a family needs it.
I have the hiccups.
You know, kids needs to calm down. You look at the banana, you go to the corner, you look at the banana, and you calm down. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, Izzy, I'm getting I'm getting word from a Bravo producer here. Am I allowed to tell her? This is so unclear. I'm hoping we can be better too, because this is just like a lot. Like our
You
relationship.
guys need to stop hooking up. I've said it before and I'll say it
We
again.
will not. We will not. We will not. Okay, well, Izzy, this Bravo producer tells me that you are Top Chef.
I'm Top Chef.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know this, but there are 2 ways to become a top chef. One is to be on the show, Top Chef, and win. And then the other way is to be a guest on Talk Chef hosted by Reka and I.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I want to thank God. I want to thank my knives.
Yes.
I want to thank the banana because we have to thank our enemies. And I want to thank you too
Thank you. No one's ever
For-
thanked us before, I don't think.
for
Uh-huh.
giving me all of the money that I won.
Well, I don't know if we said money. It might have been
Well, that's what happens when you win Top Chef,
right.
is they give you money.
We'll double check on that. I'll double.
Padma said,
We'll double.
Padma and Howie said, you get money.
Actually, there's a Bravo producer in my house that just told me it's Reka's money. Reka pays you directly out of her money that she has.
I
Reka
forgot.
has paid every Top Chef.
Yeah.
And I want to tell you that actually I
What
have
are you looking for?
I
He-
have a Bravo producer too.
And what do they say? Is it the person that broke in your house a few minutes ago?
And they said they got a gun to my pussy. And I better fork over all of these dang D&D figurines
Uh-oh.
or I'm done for.
Uh-oh. Well,
And also they said that you guys won Top Chef.
shut the hell up. We did.
Wait,
Yeah.
both of us?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Won.
The first mother-child duo to win?
Congratulations. You're a winner, baby.
Reka,
We
we did it.
finally did it. After, I think, 100 episodes, we finally did it.
We can stop doing the show now.
Yeah, because we both won.
I set you free.
Yeah, this was a spell that we were waiting for it to be broken.
Wow, the
And I
banana
was
is
perfect
suddenly normal levels of ripeness.
Whoa.
Incredible. Well, Izzy, if people want to see more from you, where do they go?
They can hop right on dropout.tv and watch some of those shows. They can hop on a little thing called HBO Max. Watch season 1 of Sex Lives of College Girls. You gotta wait it out though. Wait, season 7's when I really kick off. I mean, episode 7.
Damn, they got the script all the way to season 7.
We filmed it in 10 season blocks.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Really
I hear
hard
that's
to
how they're
do.
doing it now to save money.
Yeah. It actually caused sort of the whole scandal with Discovery.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Was that
that's
the show Mindy insisted on filming in 10 season blocks.
Yeah,
It's
and then
a part of her
Discovery went-
overall deal. Yeah.
Discovery went, that's a business plan we can get behind. Let's
Now
work
that-
it.
Let's do it and get rid of
Get rid of
all of those movies and shows, baby.
Well,
Yeah.
Izzy, thank you so much for hopping on. Guys, check out Izzy Roland on Sex Lives of College Girls. Check her out on Instagram. Check her out on Dropout. She's so funny. Okay?
I love you,
gotta
love her.
girl.
do it.
I love
And
you,
have
girl.
a good night, everyone.
And we love you. Bye, everyone.